Videotaping this with my phone. My name is Mike, and I bought a new reel, a bullet. Now I haven't really tested it out enough. I did put some line on it, some braided line, this God line right here, and well, here's the light, got a glare in it, but try to get close enough. I used the 10-pound test, which is 0.10 millimeter, 0.10 millimeter. And why did I choose God line? Well, I wanted the color pink, but turns out I couldn't see it that well to start with, so I'm gonna get yellow. I want high visibility so I can see it. Of course, yeah, the fish can see it too. But anyway, I wanted to find out if I could put, I got a lot of these Zebco 33 Classics, 1984. They sell them on eBay like crazy for about 25 bucks. These have been some good reels for me. They were made in the USA back then. And so, I don't know if I mentioned it's 2019, February 2019. But I had this reel, this little spinner reel on here, which is not very heavy. I think it's 1/16. And I put this God line on here, braided line, and this has got one pickup pin. Of course, this is a $100 reel, and it's got two pickup pins, roller bearing type, bearings and everything else, latest and greatest from Zebco, bullet. This thing casts pretty good with this braided line. Can't vouch for any other line besides God line. That's what I got on it. You saw the diameter. Now the only thing it'll do, this little short rod, like a 5-foot short crappy rod. But if you don't, when you cast just as good as monofilament, by the way, just as far for that pound test, 10-pound test, braided equivalent to 30, I think, monofilament. But this, the only thing you got to do is, when you cast, you can't have a lot of slack. If you have a lot of slack on this lure, I guess the line gets tangled with the lure hooks, so you got to pull back, pull your rod tip up a little bit, or reel a couple of cranks. Try to take that slack out before it hits the water. You know, it's not rocket science. You don't have to turn the reel as fast as you can, but turn it enough, just get some slack out, or twitch the rod, or just pick up your rod tip a little bit. And that stopped it from happening. That stopped the line from, I noticed when I just let the lure hit the water, in this case with this lure, and of course it would definitely happen with another treble hook type lure, but somehow the line falls with the lure if you just let them both fall. But once you return the crank a little bit, then you can just slow the crank down and let it fall to deeper water if you chose to. And by the way, before I close on this video, I bought a 33 Classic Gold, the latest and greatest. I wasn't impressed with it. It didn't cast as far as this 33 Classic right here from 1984. And I got about 8 or 10 of these. So, and there's also a gold. This is a silver version. They also have a gold. This is the Feather Touch. I think both of them say Feather Touch. But this is a good reel. Yeah. People buy them just to put them up in a showcase. I'm going to fish with them. Been fishing with them for 20 years. They're good. So they don't have all steel gears and stuff, so they have some nylon, Teflon gears or whatever that you got, you know, may be, even if you buy the reel, sitting up. If it's been in the sunlight, it's so old it may be corroded some, but most of the ones I find on eBay, they're good. So I'm going to close out on this video. Really wasn't about the bullet, it's more about this 33 Classic and putting braided line on it. It's got one pickup pin, okay? And 33 Omega 3's got two pickup pins. Hadn't bought one of those yet, but what I've read, they said you won't take braided line, but it probably will. I think the main thing is, look at this hole here. If this hole's big like this one on the 84s, only makes sense that line would have an easier time coming out of a bigger hole. Well, the 33 Classics have a little bitty tiny BB size hole. Does that make any sense at all? That the line's going to come out restricted on a 33 any reel, closed face reel? The bigger the hole, the bigger the area of line to freely come out. Duh, anyway. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's not a duh. And the bullet's even smaller than that. Look at the bullet. It's like a BB, almost. A little bit bigger than a BB. Not much. If I could swap this cover here with that cover there, I'd do it. Over and out.